What's up, guys? Hello there and welcome to some Illidan gameplay. Illidan is one of my most favorite heroes. I really love to play him. But I am also losing, or I was losing a lot on him. So I saw the YouTube movies and I tried to figure out how to win with him. And well, this is my guide on how to play Illidan. Okay, I hope you know his basic abilities, because I don't want to go over those. First of all, when you see someone, you engage your Q, and when they go on the other side on you, should doing that, you're gonna W after them and deal more damage and get ready to kill them. Like this, ding ding ding, after them. Yeah. After again. This is getting hard. It's getting hard. Help, help, help. I can't do it alone. Okay, so stuff to remember about Illidan is that he is pretty squishy. He doesn't have that many hit points. But as long as he has his abilities, he is pretty tanky. So what you want to do is go in with your Q, deal damage, use your W to deal extra damage. And when they are starting to focus you, you're gonna use your E. It's a very long cooldown. And when your E is finished, it's 2.5 seconds, you want to get out again. So you don't want to fight more than that, because then you will most likely die. Okay? So if they don't focus you, you can keep vaulting around, killing stuff and doing incredible cool stuff. But when they start focusing you, you have to use your E, and when your E is off, if you are winning, well, then proceed, but if you're losing, you have to get out. Okay? Normally I would just go in with Illidan, use everything I had, and just da, and then you will most likely die. So that's the most important shit to remember about Illidan. Do we have an evil? Oh, he's there, he's there. Okay. So, Q in, hit stuff. When they get on the other side of you, use your W to deal extra damage. This is very bad hero show. And then use your E and then get out. Help, help. You can of course fight while your E is going on and maybe a second or two afterwards. But then you have to look for a way to get out. Remember that you can Q to walls and stuff. Don't kill these walls here. After 2 towers and a middle wall and a gate. Don't kill these walls, because if you fight here, you can always escape doing this and then jump your Q over that wall. So that's basically it. You don't want to be feeding on Illidan. You don't want to be feeding on any heroes, but I feed on most of my heroes. But especially on Illidan, it's very important to keep yourself alive, because you have your quests down here, your quest stacks, and you will become much stronger when your level 1 quest is done. And you just want to farm as much as possible. So kill a lot of creeps, go to the camps, take some camps. Illidan, he can take every camp in the game, especially late game. He can take these camps without you even have to look, and he can also take bosses. He is pretty strong. Yeah. Okay. And remember, with Illidan, don't engage too much early game. Remember, just stack your shit. He is a late game hero, but he's a stumping late game hero. If you get to late game, even though you have been losing a lot, well, there's a good chance you will win anyways. Okay, that is. Where is my office? Artist someone's here. Okay, let's look at the talents. At level 1, I almost always go on ending hatred. Kill minions and kill heroes to gain basic attack damage. And when you get 20, I'm at 10 now, you get another extra 20. It may not sound as that much, but late game it will just stack up, and well, as soon as you finish this one here, it then becomes so much more powerful. I don't like emulation, because well, it's good in certain scenarios when they have a lot of invis and stuff like that, but mostly I don't go emulation. Battering Assault is very, very, very strong, but only, of course, when you hit 2 heroes. Instead of dealing 35% damage, you'll deal 125% damage, and that is a lot. But just remember, you can only get the bonus when you attack, when you hit 2 heroes with this. Okay? So, whenever you fight solo, or whenever you miss your W, or just hit 1 hero, you will be down to just your regular attack damage, and that is actually quite weak. So, even though this is very, very strong, I don't like using it because whenever you misclick something and you don't get it, well, you're just very, very weak. So I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're good at it and they have like 3 or 4 melees, it's very strong, and go for it if you think that you can hit it a lot. Of course, the level 4 helps a bit with that. I always go unbound, because I really like that my W can go over terrain and shit like that. Oh, can we find something? I'm not sure he can go here, but just like that. This is a great way of course, engaging, but also escaping. Since Illidan is a bit squishy, when you're running around, you're fighting, and your E is down, you are almost dying, you can, like, run away this way, and then, if you're good enough, slide over there, and I think that's very strong. Also, when you, and that's just on the talent, when you finish your quests, you get a second charge on your W, and that's pretty strong as well, because you can keep your extra attack damage, keep that up, and 2 sweeping strikes is just very, very strong. It's very nice. Okay, and what do you have? Okay, most people go no, friend or foe, which means that your Q will be 20% longer. So instead of having a Q like this, it's pretty long. Okay, normally then you can hit by here, but now you have to stand like here. So it's pretty good, and you can also go to your friends. I think only heroes, yeah, to allied heroes. That's the usual go-to, but I just love sweeping around, so I always take this one. Rapid Chase is pretty good. Also, you get 20% movement speed. But the okay, you will have it up. You'll have you'll have 20% movement speed almost all the time when you are team fighting. So if you think you need the movement speed, this one is pretty good. But yeah, I always go unbound. That's just the way it is. On to level 7. I really think that this one is the strongest. It's incredibly strong. That's 3 attacks. You just parry 3 attacks and take almost no damage at all. If they don't have any damage dealer attackers, you know, auto attackers, well, feel free to try the others. They are both pretty good. This one, if you're auto attacking a lot, of course, and this one, if they are all ranged and running away from you, then you won't be auto attacking that much, but then you can use your abilities on them and heal on this one. It's actually 50% healing from your abilities, which is, it's okay. But this one, very good. Okay, level 10. I always go hunt, because I love to go in the off lane and take that down and quest my unending hatred even further, and then you can hunt into whatever you're doing. Mid to late game, you can also. Why is there no Arthas? Is he standing here? And just okay. You can fight, and when someone is trying to escape, you can say, "Oh, you're gonna escape me, you're a bastard," and then do this and take an easy kill and get back into the fight. And the hunt is just very, very nice and very good. A lot of people go this one, but well, I don't. I think dealing 100 damage in an area is just ridiculous. You get some more hit points, but I don't think that if you play Illidan right, you need more hit points. You just need to go in, deal some damage, and go out again. But at level 20, it's very strong, because you will gain 20% attack speed, and of course Illidan has cooldown reduction with his attack speed, so at level 20 it's very strong, but I think that 20% more damage and movement speed slow is very good as well. So this is one I usually go. If it's a very big map, and if I find that I keep fighting away from my team, nowhere to hide is of course very good as well, but usually I stay within range of my hunt, and the Nexus Blade is of course better. Okay, level 13, this is one of the best talents for Illidan if they have mages. Because whenever you use your E, you will get 75% spell damage reduction, and that's just fucking crazy. Whenever somebody's ulting you, like Nova or Kill to Start, Kill Fast, stuff like that, just press your E and you will take almost no damage from those ultis. That's just a basic ability that's super strong. If they don't have any melees, any mages, I go Nibble Defend, which is also pretty good. Whenever you use your W and hit stuff, I think, yeah, you get 25 armor, and that's a lot. And since you have 2 stacks on your W, you can almost have 25 armor all the time, and that's pretty strong as well. This one is very good if they only have range attack damage dealers, but then I almost always go Nibble Defense instead of Nimble Defense.
Quickly.
Level 16, not the strongest. Well, okay, Blaze of Asinoth is pretty strong. It's just been buffed, not just, but they have been buffed. Usually you have to hit 5 heroes before you got this one as an activation. But now it comes activated. No, not activated, but fully stacked. So when you take it at level 16, you can use it at once. And it's just psychotic. You will kill almost everything for those 8 seconds with 75% extra attack damage. It's just crazy. It's very good. But you have to, after you used it, you have to hit 5 heroes again with your W. And remember that you have 2 Ws with your Unbound. But it may not always be up. So just remember, it's very strong for team fighting or stuff like that. But you have to make sure that you can, of course, freaking strike people. Else it doesn't do much. I just used Fairy Brand, and I just don't think that you have to hit 4 times, and then you deal, of course, 8% of maximal health. But I feel pretty hard actually to hit 4 times at the same target, because they move around, stuff like that. And even against, we played against a double tank position. Even then, it's actually quite hard to make those 4 attacks. Maybe make it once. So I'll actually better like this one or Mark for Death. The good thing about Mark for Death is it deals 400 damage whenever you hit attack with your Q, and you can use it for quest objectives and big beasts like this one, because it also stacks on this dude. Ooh, 500. Ah no! Just okay. So it's not only heroes; it's actually everything. So whenever you're killing big quest objectives, monsters and stuff like that, or taking bosses, you can use this as well. This one only works on heroes, and this one just works on everything. This one's good if you can stack your W. This one if you just need to kill stuff. Then level 20. Oh, I think it's a drop of quest. Nice. At level 20, I almost always, as I just explained before, go Nexus Blade. Because more damage and slow is just very good on Illidan, because you are so fast. Yeah, and you do a lot of damage late game. It's just very good. Nowhere to hide just doesn't give you anything if you stay within range. And as you can see on the min-map, the range is pretty considerable. And you just have to stay within that range whenever there's team fights. If you're not in the team fight, and then you can use it. So yeah, I go Nexus Blades. Just very nice. So that's it for now. Just remember, go in, deal stuff and damage, use your E, and if you are winning a lot, keep on killing stuff. If you're not winning a lot, well, get out, reset, get your abilities back on, and do it again. Remember with your ulti that your cooldown reduction is also on the ulti, so whenever you hit stuff, you will reduce the cooldown reduction of your ulti. So whenever your ulti is down, you want to be hitting a lot of stuff, creeps, minions, camps, whatever. Just keep hitting it, and the cooldown will wear off, and you can use your hand again for the next fight. I think that's it for today. I will also upload a couple of Illidan gameplays, so you can see just how it's going, and I think I'm playing with Meat Daddy, and he's a bit better than I am, and playing in Clad and Platinum Diamond, and I'm not nearly as good as he is, but I think still it's apparent to see that Illidan is quite strong, especially late game, even though you've been losing or it's like 50-50. He just does a big difference, I think. Going in, hammering someone you can kill, especially if you go Blades of Asenath. He can just take out a squishy target very, very, very fast, and late game he's very tanky. All of his abilities are just tanky, or just the survivability. So late game he just of course, gets a lot of damage, deals a lot of damage, and he's just very tanky late game. Which is of course also why you need to lay back a bit in the early and mid game, get your quests and relax a bit, and just wait for the big all-in, I'll kill everybody until late game. That's it! Hope you can use it. Let's watch some Illidan gameplay. See you guys!